Welcome to part 9. What we're going to do now is talk about negative statements in the subjunctive. For example, I don't want him to wait here, or I don't need him to work today. Now, negative statements like these examples will also trigger the subjunctive, but fortunately, it's a relatively easy thing to do. Let's look at this example. I don't want him to wait here. Now, how would you rephrase that in English, just as before, using the word that? It becomes, I don't want that he waits here. So our trigger here, I don't want that, this part here, is going to be no quiero que. So instead of quiero que being the trigger, in the negative we have no, meaning I don't want that he waits here. So in our example, it becomes no quiero que espere aquí. Here we have our trigger in the subjunctive, just we've flipped the coin onto the other side so that now it's a negative statement. No quiero que, then we have esperar, right, in the subjunctive. Espere, for he waits, and then aquí. No quiero que espere aquí. Following on from the last video, I wonder if you could make that same statement explicit. So how would you say, I don't want that he waits here, but make the he part explicit? No quiero que él espere aquí. Here's another example. I don't want him to speak with you. How would you rephrase that in English? I don't want that he speaks with you. Now try to translate that into Spanish. No quiero que hable contigo. I don't want him to eat with us. How would you rephrase that one? I don't want that he eats with us. Now translate it into Spanish. No quiero que coma con nosotros. Let's repeat that same sentence, but instead of him, we're going to say her, and we want to make the her explicit, so I don't want her to eat with us. It would be no quiero que ella coma con nosotros. So here with our clarifier, we're making it very explicit that we are referring to her. I don't want him to call. How would you rephrase that? I don't want that he calls. Now translate it. No quiero que llame. Let's make that one explicit for her now. How would you translate it? No quiero que ella llame. Now, something else to be aware of is with the following example. We have, I hope he calls. So this is something we're used to. It's not negative. I hope he calls. So we have, espero que llame. Now, here's the thing to watch out for. You wouldn't say, I don't hope he calls, right? That would sound wrong in English. Instead, what you would say is, I hope he doesn't call. Now, what this means is that the position of the no is going to change in Spanish. What we're essentially saying is, I hope that he doesn't call, which would be, espero que no llame. You see how, unlike the other two examples, the no is not appearing at the front of the sentence? Because we're saying he doesn't here in the middle. We're still saying, I hope that. I hope that he doesn't call. So it would be, espero que no llame. How would you say, I hope that he doesn't call today? Espero que no llame hoy. I hope he doesn't sell the house. Espero que no venda la casa. I hope he doesn't decide too quickly. Espero que no decida tan rápido. I hope he doesn't live here. Espero que no viva aquí. I hope that he doesn't speak with me. Espero que no hable conmigo. So, in summary, we have I don't want him to call, which is no quiero que llame. Notice that we have I don't want as the negative up front, so we have the no up front. No quiero, I don't want. Equally, I don't need him to call would be no necesito que llame. Again, I don't need becomes no necesito with the no at the front. But in English, you can't really say, I don't hope he calls. Instead, we say, I hope he doesn't call. And now the negative part has changed its position. So this is why we get espero que no llame. We still have I hope that. As you can see in the English here, I hope that. And then the negative is in the middle. Que no llame. So just watch out for that with some triggers in the subjunctive.